Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. You're tuned into the Market Beast edition. Yes, it is your fellow compadre speaking, and today we'll be exploring the beautiful instrument of AG, First Majestic Silver Corporation. We're going to go over a few details. In fact, we posted a video recently here about this, and I'm just going to go over how I've played the market so far, the levels to look for those of you who are interested in entering the markets, which we do not recommend because this isn't financial advice. It's borderline satire, honestly. So we're just going to go over this and kind of assume that it will be us taking on a position, which we got to get back in. We're going to get into details, guys. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. The YouTube algorithm is noticing the channel thanks to you and our loyal subscribers. So thank you guys for that. Let's continue. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today is January the 31st, 2021, and the previous close of this stock is going to be $18.12. It's up approximately 7.4% for the day. Okay. All right, hopefully we got the ticker symbol in there, AG. We already discussed that, and here's the lines that I've been kind of playing. So for starters, that's it. It's pretty simple. If we back out, you have to see everything. It's like it appears that it's breaking out of a gigantic symmetrical triangle, guys. This is the biggest symmetrical triangle I've ever seen in my life. Okay, this is not something to like say, oh, this guy, this weirdo, he is not correct about this. I mean, if I'm incorrect, I'm okay with that, but no, I don't think this is gonna end well for the short sellers, guys. So yeah, just be prepared to see some very explosive price action taking place here in a short period of time. I don't think it's going to take long, but let's just say that we just so happen to get an opportunity to actually enter this market. So what I've done was, I think it was last week or something, we bought a 1450 contracts. They're very risky contracts. They actually expired in the money. They kind of popped up, I guess, a day or two just before they expired, and we made a really nice profit on those. But running into a little bit of liquidity issues, so yeah, we're going to have to play it again next week. And here's the lines that we are looking at for it to stay above in order for this to come to fruition. This red line is currently at about $17. I mean, this is actually what we discussed on the last video. So, of course, we didn't want it to get below the $11.80 level. It didn't do that. So, of course, we were continue to proceed to be bullish on this instrument. And now the next level that we're going to be paying attention to is, $17. As long as it can stay above $17. In fact, I'd like to see a nice 3 consecutive days above $17, potentially like a negative day. That would be really, really interesting re-entry, if that's even a word, level for us to participate once again in this market. I'm not sure exactly which contracts we're going to entertain. In fact, I was even looking at the $28 contracts, maybe even higher, because I'm pretty confident. I have the technical data that suggests that silver is really silver's gonna break out like it's so angry, like it's gonna be like an angry breakout, so to speak. So those are the levels. Hopefully this is actually useful, guys. $17 is the level. It's kind of the floor at this point, so to speak. So if we do get a retracement, that would be a gift to me. I mean, I would be looking at that as a gift. Let's take a look at the weekly, see what else we have here. Okay, so I think this is a weekly close. This is so February the 1st, we're actually going to open up a new candle that marks Monday morning, which is actually tomorrow. Today's Sunday, by the way. Excuse me. This is a successful weekly to close above this red line. Now, keep in mind, it's not guaranteed it won't close below, because there's some weird activity going on with silver where they want to keep the price down. They can only keep it down for so long. I mean, you can kind of suppress a price, but all you're doing is prolonging the inevitable. So at some point it's going to reach the fair value of what it's worth, and it's probably not going to be to the downside as soon as it can kind of, get out of this sell pressure. That didn't go right. But I was basically trying to show you guys that it will likely, rip to the upside, so to speak. Excuse me. Yeah, I truly think that silver's sick and tired of this, downward pressure. Okay, so if you can see here, I mean, it's pretty obvious that there's been a lot of touch points at the top of this descending line there, and it appears that the market is officially breaking out from a weekly standpoint, if you can see that. So let me just I feel like I'm rambling a lot. My price, the time frame for this to take place is going to be, I'd say it wouldn't take longer than 3 to 6 months Don't quote me on that. I'm not good with the timing, guys. But 3 to 6 months, $38 target potentially. Even if it doesn't get to $38, I do see like a really reasonable price tag of about like $28. I don't see why that wouldn't happen for silver. Honestly, I'm not sure how fast it's gonna move. Okay, it might be like an extremely parabolic move. Maybe it won't. I'm not sure. But one thing that I do have confirmation of is the breakout. The breakout is official. As long as it stays above 1180 as like a worst case scenario, like some sort of nasty candle comes in and they push the price down, that's just gonna make the move up that much more aggressive. Like, oh man. All right, so let's cut it out, guys. So you have the levels, the red line. Rewind it back if you didn't get it. It needs to stay above that line in order to continue to thrust to the upside. Again, you have the targets. You have the time frame, 3 to 6 months. I think we covered everything. Yes, good. Out we go. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you found value in this content. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have actually watched the price continue to increase in value after we came up with that not so professional video, I must say. I listened back to it. All right, but it was a lot of valuable information in that video, a lot of passion. I'm very passionate about this, guys, if you haven't noticed already. So that's it. So protect yourself, protect your portfolio. We're going to talk very soon, guys, and bye for now.